What it do, what it do. Tap in, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. You heard me, Louisiana legend. We live with it right now. Tap in, tap in. Yeah, we got content, the number one content creator. We back at it. You heard me? I told you the content don't stop. That's why y'all should go ahead and rock with the channel. You heard me? The illest, trillest YouTube channel out to do it right. Ain't nobody bringing you this type of content. You hear me? We outside with it. We live with it. Coming live from Louisiana, 318 representing. You hear me? To be exact. You hear me? They know where we at. We on Fifth Street. You hear me? Fifth and Main. You hear me? Uptown representing. You hear me? Tap in, tap in. Y'all smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. You heard me? Y'all see it in the title. NBA YoungBoy wants all the smoke with Boosie. Boosie, that man ain't dodging no wreck. He want wreck call right now. NBA YoungBoy is on a wreck call right now. You hear me? Yeah. That man want you. You hear me? That man want his fade. You hear me? That man say come to the back. You hear me? But yeah, that man wasn't playing, man. That man went in on you, Boosie. If y'all go back and listen at that song, man, that man went in on your Boosie. That man let it rip, you hear me? That man standing on business in that song, you hear me? That man, ooh, we. He threw slugs at you, your partner, your kids, you hear me? Man, that ain't the old Boosie I know, you hear me? Hey, Boosie, they taking you for a joke out here, you hear me? They taking you for a joke in these people's streets out here, you hear me? That's what they doing out here, you hear me? They don't respect you, Boosie. They think you got soft, you hear me? Because you done moved to Atlanta, you hear me? You done changed your life around. And you ain't got that, Louisiana. They feel like you ain't got that Louisiana flavor, that Louisiana, and you no more. You ain't got that Louisiana in. You hear me? They feel like you ain't got all, you know, you ain't got all blood in you no more. So many people feel like you really soft out here, son. That's why they coming at you like that, Boost. I'm telling you, Boost. That's why they really coming at you like that, man. These man, I'm telling you, I don't know if it was back in the day. You hear me? They probably wouldn't come at you like that because you ain't had the internet and all that. You wouldn't know going live on YouTube, going live on Instagram, Facebook Live, and none of that back in the day. You hear me? So yeah, that's why they ain't play with you like that back then. And plus, you was the only one with money really like that back then. That was, that was really cut like that back then. You hear me? Because a lot of rappers was faking and shaking back then. You hear me? And plus, you know. You just, highly respected in the streets back then, you hear me? And plus, you was in Louisiana, you was in Baton Rouge. You was there with the people, you hear me? The people seen you every day. They seen Boosie at the car wash. They seen Boosie at the local store, you hear me? You seen Boosie at the mall. You seen Boosie, going to get him something to eat, you hear me? You seen him in the hood. You seen him on the block, you hear me? Seen him cross the tracks. You seen him in the South. You seen him all over Baton Rouge, you hear me? That's why they were rocking with you so tough, because they felt like you was right there at home with them, you hear me? You was in their household, and you was speaking that real trill back then, you hear me? You was speaking that, you had the best music back then, you hear me? From '02 to '09, from '02 to '09, yeah, Boosie, you was the truth, man. I'm telling you, man. You was that thing, you hear me? That's how you get to be get in that category for the Louisiana King. You hear me? That's how you get to be placed in that category, you hear me? But them boys ain't respecting none of that. Them boys say step out the way, you hear me? NBA YoungBoy say move over, you hear me? It's a new king stepper, it's a new big stepper in BR, you hear me? It's a new, and he go by King Slime, you hear me? Yeah. Yeah, NBA YoungBoy wants all the smoke, Boosie. That man straight let you have it, man. That man let it rip, you hear me? That man, and you know what he was talking about. That ain't hard. If you're from Baton Rouge, if you're from Louisiana, you know, you hear me? 1+1 = 2, right? So Boosie, man, what you gonna do, man? You gonna respond back with some more diss tracks, you hear me? That man say you ain't about to nussy him, you hear me? That's what came out his mouth, out NBA YoungBoy mouth. That man say you ain't about to nussy him, you hear me? Come on now, Boosie. Because the Boosie back in the day, you hear me? Ain't no way, you hear me? But that man feeling like you ain't got no soldiers, And plus, NBA YoungBoy and Marlo Mike, they stay in touch with each other, NBA YoungBoy Joe's Marlo Mike, you hear me? And Boosie feels some type of way about that, If you know the history behind Marlo Mike and Boosie, Yeah, NBA YoungBoy, he Joseph Marlo Mike, you hear me? Marlo Mike cool with NBA YoungBoy. So Boosie feels some type of way about that. So they'll never be cool again. You hear me? You'll never hear Boosie and NBA YoungBoy on the track ever again. You will not hear NBA YoungBoy and Boosie on the track. Y'all will never get that again. I'm telling you, if you want to hear him on the track, you better go listen to some 2016, 2017 old NBA YoungBoy and Boosie. Because far as that, man, they'll never do business again. Never. You know, never. It's just how it is in Louisiana. It's a Louisiana thing. Y'all won't understand. You hear me? You gotta be from Louisiana to know what I'm talking about. You hear me? It's deeper than rap. You hear me? Allegedly. Yeah, this video is allegedly entertainment purpose use only. Y'all tap in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You hear me? I'm just out here running it with y'all. You hear me? Tap in, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Louisiana legend. You hear me? Yeah. NBA YoungBoy say, man, come on now, get out the way, Boosie. You're old. You're 42. You hear me? That man say he got you on, but you got him by almost 20 years. You hear me? Man say sit back, man. That man say you could have been on side of him. That man wanted you on side of him. You hear me? But he felt like you was hating on him. You hear me? You was snaking. You was just in it for the bag. You hear me? You really wasn't there for his career. You hear me? You wasn't there for his success. You wanted all the success. You ain't want him to blow past you, Boost. That's what he felt like. You hear me? That's what he felt like. That you don't want nobody to blow past you. But you gotta look at it, man. That man the hottest thing coming out of Baton Rouge right now. That man the hottest thing coming out the South, period. You hear me? That man earned that, you know. NBA YoungBoy, and plus, you know, his jacket speak for itself. You hear me? Go check his stats. Go check his rap sheet. You hear me? This man have been in call. This man have been in jail for, you know, allegedly hopping out. You know, pulling up in the South. You know, hopping out. You know, letting that thing rip. You hear me? Letting that thing rain. You hear me? You know, went to jail for it. Look it up. You hear me? Did time for it. Look it up. You know. That man feeling like you ain't never got your hands dirty. You ain't never had a fight, you know. That's how he feeling, you hear me? He going out with the people around him, telling him, you hear me, and what he grew up in Baton Rouge, you know, and what he know. Yeah, that man feeling like you were just bluffing the whole time. You just had hitters and steppers, you hear me? That man felt like he was a hitter and a stepper, you hear me? Well, he is a hitter and a stepper, you hear me? That man say, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you hear me? Yeah, tap in, Louisiana legend. Bring y'all the best content right now. You hear me? Tap in. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. We outside with it, going live with it. You hear me? Hood News, Daily News. You hear me? Trenches News. You hear me? Not Trenches News TV. You hear me? We not from Chirac with it. We ain't from Chicago. We from Louisiana representing. You hear me? 318. Yeah, putting it down. You hear me? Ain't nobody bringing content like this. You know, the best content creator on YouTube. You hear me? What it do? What it do? Was on with y'all, what it do, what you do. Yeah, we outside with it, Yeah, NBA YoungBoy want all the smoke, ain't ducking no wreck. He want wreck call with Boosie. Boosie, that man feel like you know you ain't nothing, you hear me? Yeah, that man say, yeah, you take one, they gonna take one. You know how it go. You know how it go allegedly, man. Come on now, boy. Louisiana rappers be too serious, boy. I'm telling you, man. Behind the pettiest thing, I'm telling you, will get you slain. Y'all tap in, Louisiana legend. We live with it right now. We in the hood with it. Yeah, we in the hood with it. Uptown, you know. Uptown television right now. Uptown TV, you hear me? Uptown news. You know what it do, NBA YoungBoy, yeah, Boosie. That man say he the king of Louisiana, man. That man say he the king of Louisiana, you hear me? What it do? Yeah, y'all tap in, tap in. We outside with it. What it do, yeah. The battle of Baton Rouge is on, you hear me? The battle for the title, the battle for the crown, you hear me? In one corner, you got Boosie weighing 185 pounds. In the other corner, you got NBA YoungBoy weighing 135 pounds. Let's get down. You know, pound for pound, round for round, you hear me? Y'all tap in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We outside with it, we in the hood with it. Yeah, what it do, what it do. Come, come rock in. Come salute, you hear me? I salute. I appreciate y'all for watching and subscribing, you hear me? And hitting that like button, you hear me? Ain't nobody doing how we do it. Yeah, they know how we coming. Yeah, we back at it. Tap in. NBA YoungBoy on all the smoke with Boosie. You heard me? What it do? What it do? Y'all smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, leave all comments in the comment section. You heard me? Number one content creator on YouTube. You heard me? Best YouTuber to do it. You heard me? Yeah, we taking over YouTube 2024, 2025 takeover. You heard me? We dropping number exclusive, number bangers. You heard me? Y'all make sure y'all stay subscribed and stay updated and notified when I drop. You heard me?